today I'll be focusing on some concepts. Our last video was on wisdom and insight, but this particular video, I've been focusing on how to apply them in our various lives. And if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please ensure to do so to get updates, to get informed, to take challenges in life, and also press the notification bell over there to have notification of every of our new video that we upload. Now straight to what made us create this video. Now, how can we apply wisdom in our life to equate to money equivalent? Applying wisdom in our life depicts or explains the fact that we can be able to take charge in our own life. If we apply wisdom in any area in life, there's a high tendency that we will see definite results. The topic of this video is very straightforward: how to acquire money through wisdom. How to acquire money through wisdom. How can I really acquire money through wisdom? You must be able to have that capacity to sell your knowledge through wisdom. To negotiate your idea to someone is an ability that through your extensive research that you got, through many years of practice, you're now selling it. That's why we say hard work pays. Because why? Your years of research, you're now selling it to someone, and as a result you get money in return. So this is the main reason of how we acquire more money. We sell our knowledge to someone. It's very simple. We sell our knowledge to someone. What do we get? We get money in return. It's as simple as that. But the thing is that most of us don't know how to apply that wisdom in our own life. So that will be what we're going to cover today. How can I acquire money through knowledge, through wisdom, through the concept we had stated in our former videos? You can acquire knowledge. You can acquire money through, number one, specialized knowledge. Say it with me: specialized knowledge. Now, this specialized knowledge is a knowledge that you spend a lot of time in. Anything you spend a lot of time in produces results. If you spend a lot of time in tailoring, oh my God, you're gonna be great in tailoring. If you spend a lot of time in reading books, you're gonna have knowledge of more books. If you spend your time in investing in people, you're gonna get value. You're gonna get influential. So the thing is that we all should have this sense of impacting knowledge in people. When you impact knowledge in people, when you raise people, you add value to yourself. If we must be and acquire money in any given area of life, we must know this concept of specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge means that you're now being focused, that you're going towards your goal, that you're going to strive towards that goal, that you're going to go towards that goal, that you will follow that goal. If you follow that goal and specialize in that goal, refining your goal would go a long way. Every one of us listening to this video is being given a dream. It's being given a dream. If you specialize in your dream, that's when you're being known. If you specialize in your dream, you're gonna take one and specialize in that. If you specialize in your dream, you will surely have results. You will surely have results. The billionaires today that we have in our world, they specialize in a given area. That's why when we begin to call each and every one of their names, they specialize in a given area. If you specialize in a given area, you're not imitating anyone, you'll be surprised that over time you are at the apex. You are at the top. You are at the apex. You are at the top. You're not down anymore. So the first rule to accumulating much wealth is to specialize our knowledge in something. We shouldn't do things at random. We should be focused. That's how ego do. Though I'm gonna do a session of ego and lying in our next video, but let's just take it for now that if we must be successful in life, we must not ignore the concept of specialized knowledge. Number 2, how can I accumulate much wealth through application of all this? We must not ignore the concept of our mind. We must not ignore the concept of our mind. Our mind plays a long role. Our mind plays a long role in desiring what we like. Our mind plays an important role in our financial business. The concept of the mind. What is the mind? A mind is something, is the builder of all thoughts. Is the builder of all thought. What we think into our mind, what we take into our mind will determine the way we act. What we take into our mind will determine the way we act. If we act in a certain way, that is unfavorable to our health, if we continue this practice, it becomes addicted to us. We become addicted to that practice, and when we become addicted to that practice, it becomes our normal life. When you extensively do something, your mind takes a record of that. And your mind assumes that, oh my God, this is what I'm going to be doing now. It feels good. So we should not ignore the concept of the mind. And one thing that shocked me about the mind is that the mind is subdivided into two. We shall be going very fast today because we got more to cover. The concept of the mind. We have the conscious mind and we have the unconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is very important than the conscious mind. According to research, the conscious mind captures about 60 bits of information every second, while the conscious mind captures at least 5 billion bits of information every second. So we can see the importance of the subconscious mind. Anything we repeat in anything we allow in our conscious mind, and the continuous practice, it's been recorded in our subconscious mind. Anything that's been recorded in the subconscious mind, it takes extensive practice to remove that from our actions. If you read books every day, it becomes registered in your subconscious mind over time, and then you begin to act. So the extent that if you can read book a day, you'll be shaking. This is what you need to do. If you commit yourself to something, it becomes registered in your mind. We should not ignore the concept of the mind. What makes a leader is because of what he puts in his mind. Anything a leader puts in his mind determines the way he is going to behave. Anything a leader puts in his heart, in his mind, will go a long way on how he is going to behave. If you thinking that you're a grasshopper, guess what? You're really a grasshopper. You have to believe that you were born for something to do. You have to believe that you were not born by coincidence. You have to believe that you were born for something. You were born to correct something. Don't underestimate yourself. You were born for something to do. Now let's go further. The mind is a very important aspect. What makes a leader, as I already said, is the mind. What makes a loser is the mind. Now let's look at some concepts today. Let's look about the lion and let's look about the eagle very fast. The lion is the leader because of what he thinks. The lion is a leader because of what he thinks. The eagle is a leader because of what he thinks. Now, the thing is that how then do they think? Let's take a scenario. A lion sees a goat. They both see each other at the same time, and then the goats run away. The lion chases after the goat. This means that the lion believes he can eat anything. Also, let's look a great mystery about the lion too. The lion sees the elephant, and then the elephant sees the lion, and then one word comes to the elephant's mind. He said, oh well, the eater is here. And then the lion, instead of him to say, oh my God, what a massive animal, the lion simply says, I can eat this thing. And he begins to act the way he thinks. The size of the elephant is not the lion's concern. Normally, literally, the lion chases after the elephant because he believes he can eat it. He can eat it, and he begins to act in accordance to the way he thinks. So there is an important aspect. What we continue to think extensively, we determine the way, and we go along going the way we act. If we think differently, if we think, our thinking will determine the way, if we are going to become an average. Our thinking will determine if we are going to be broke. Our thinking will determine if we are going to make it in life. The concept of the mind should not be underestimated. Set your mind rightly. That's why Jesus, throughout the time he was on earth, he only emphasized on one thing. He only emphasized in one thing, that he's trying to capture our mind, because he knows that if he can get into our mind and make us practice the practice in which he practices, we can portray true irony of the kingdom. So this is it. You have to have that mentality that you are not born by mistake. Fill your mind every day with correct information. Don't fill it with crap. Don't fill it with dirt. Don't fill it with rubbish. Fill it with good information. Very good information. Another concept, and this will be the last concept before we stop this video, and next video shall be the continuation of this video. Well, if you have not yet subscribed, please do ensure to subscribe to our channel to get informed of our next video. Then last concept we're going to look at today is the principle of autosuggestion. The principle of autosuggestion states that anything we put into our mind will auto-suggest our decision in the future. What if you're going to be successful in any area? You have to fill your mind constantly with correct results. You have to fill your mind constantly with good results to ensure the better benefits. If we are going to be successful, we have to understand the principle of autosuggestion. If you fill your mind with scrap and dirt and rubbish, when the time of trouble comes, and it will surely come for every human, but it all determines the stamina that you will stand. Now, the stamina in which you stand with is your knowledge that you have been putting on your mind all these years. If you face challenges, a leader and a follower handle challenges differently. If you face challenges with fearlessness, if you face challenges with uprightness, if you face challenges with uprightness, it all determines on your former path of knowledge that you have been put, that you have instilled into your brain. If you act towards failure in a certain way that is very good, it determines on the former study that you have put into your mind. This is the principle of autosuggestion. What you put in your mind determines the way you're going to act when the need comes, when the time comes. Don't be afraid of failures. Don't be afraid of failures. Never ever give up. Never ever give up. That's a very powerful statement. Never ever give up. And thank you for being with me and watching. Please don't ensure to subscribe, share and like with your friends. And if you have any thinking, you can put it on the comment section below, and do ensure to press the like button. And our next video shall be on the building of this concept that we have just done. Thank you and bye for now.